Let me start just by asking you, why are you doing this interview with me?
I think it's only fair that I must say, Piers. I'm here to spill the beans, Piers. I'm here to spill the beans, Piers.
And I appreciate it, because I think that you've had to sustain a lot of criticism.
I'm going to spill the beans.
And I think it's time to set the record straight and to clear up a few things.
I'm spilling the beans. I've had enough. Let's go. Let's go. What do I feed the players? Look what I'm feeding the players. Look, I'm feeding them that. Yeah? Breakfast, lunch, midday snack. It's not my fault, is it? It's the Glazers.
What the hell's been going on?
Cutbacks. Listen, Ronaldo says he loves the club. He loves the club so much. Why'd you leave?
What a comeback.
Because you've been gone for 9 years. Now you come back, giving it Billy Big Bollocks, giving it, you know, I've scored 700 goals in that, and I want you to measure my food and weigh it out, and I'm not even going to eat it. And
how did that feel that day?
It's a disgrace. I think it's a cheat. Personally.
What did you feel generally about the club itself and the state that the club was in?
Listen, I've gone out of my way. Piers, I don't want to shout. I'm sorry for being outraged. My son comes. I come home, Piers. Yeah? My son looks me in the face and says, Dad, Ronaldo, are you the reason why we're not winning anymore? And I said, son, I don't know.
How did that feel?
They won the treble with the same food I was cooking. Bubble and squeak. Good enough for Sir Alex. We score a last-minute winner. Everyone gets Akis. All this sports science stuff, I've tried to take that into consideration. I've made every player feel comfortable at this club.
Obviously.
I've gone above and beyond for these players. I have. Luke Shaw comes in without that. I just give it to him. I say, "Here you go, Luke. That's what you wanted." He doesn't have it this season. He's taking. I don't know. Haven't seen him in the kitchen as much. Here's a story. I'm going to spill the beans. I'm spilling beans. We signed Odion Nagalo. I thought, you know what, going to give the chef at Chelsea a call because they're used to signing African players. So, you know, what's the taste buds like? What do they like? He tells me, mate, bring in a few crates of this. You'll be fine. That's what I ordered. I ordered 2 crates of this thing. Goes back to China. My budget's gone. He's killed my budget.
It's a very different environment after many years of failure since Sir Alex retired.
Since, you know, I'm going to tell more stories. I might as well tell some more stories. Yeah? You want an exclusive? Here's an exclusive. I get a call from Pogba's brother. He says, my brother wants me to cook with different meats. I said, that's funny. I thought I'd cook with all the meats known to man. His brother goes on and says, have I seen Lion King? I said, of course I've seen Lion King. It's a Disney classic. He says, you know, the main protagonist in that cartoon, they laugh a lot. He wants that. So here's me. I've ordered 2,000 tons of this meat. Yeah, I've ordered 2,000 tons of this meat. He makes the Pogba entry. He's gone back to Juve.
What were you feeling?
What do? I've got 2 tons of meat. Mate. I got to put it somewhere because the Glazers can't come in the kitchen and see me with 2 tons of meat that they don't recognise. What do? I bury it in Old Trafford. I'm burying it, minding my business, burying on my own, not with anybody else, on my own. Who walks past? Anthony Marshall.
Were you surprised by that?
I thought, you know what? Can't get caught. Adapt. It's not me.
Things weren't going well.
They're talking about jacuzzis, mate. Jacuzzis?
Nothing had changed.
Mate, have you seen the kitchen? I'm cooking on Bunsen burners. We're using Bunsen burners. We're not using, it's Bunsen burners. We're using Phil Jones' shirt as like an accelerant because he's not going to play this season. But I'm saying we're using Bunsen burners.
Do you think that partly that's down to the structural element of this, that there just isn't the support?
I've told them I feel disrespected by Ronaldo. And if Ronaldo comes back, I'm leaving. I'm walking. I'm taking my mashed potatoes somewhere else. I'm going to take my potatoes somewhere else. A lot of people don't believe this story, but I said, I'm spilling the beans. I'm going to spill the beans in this one. Ronaldo's been provoking me this whole time.
Did he know what he was doing?
Because when he was here last time, he asked me for a special meal. And I told off, little who do you think he's talking to?
Well, it was a ridiculous decision, wasn't it?
And I think he took that personally. He took that to heart. He took it to heart, and he left the club, and he scored for Real Madrid. And he knows I've been in a relationship for over 15 years, and word got back to him that my missus left me. Well, Ronaldo scored the goal and went on and said my missus' name. Yeah, her name is Sue. That's what he did. People think it's about a goal celebration. No, it's about provoking me. It's about provoking the chef. You know what he does? He goes, she used to be here, but she's gone. Sue! That's what he's talking about. It's not Susan. He's talking about Susan. I wrote a letter to the club. Yet to hear back.
Who is this guy? And why is he saying this?
I love this club.
What a pleasure. Thank you very much indeed.
Yes, I just asked if you could do me one favor, if you could release this video as soon as Portugal have a dramatic winner. That'd be great.